9:30 a.m. October 1st, 2023. I have not left the property since September 15th, 2023 at about 12:25 p.m. when I got back from getting groceries. Been in the mobile home all night long by myself. My cat Nutsy was in here with me. I just let him out an hour or so ago. I was just playing my Telecaster style guitar. It's a blue Telecaster style guitar I bought for $70 for open box item. That's including shipping and everything. It's the only guitar that has 6 strings that I still have because I break strings frequently. I don't have any acoustic strings to replace. This is an electric guitar. So I do have some, strings for that yet, but indicated again, I've been sleeping again on and off all night. I don't know what time I went back to sleep this morning, probably, I don't know, 5 or 6, but I have not left the mobile home. So whatever there's indications somebody got killed again. I've never killed anybody. I've never wielded a weapon at anybody. I've never threatened anybody with a weapon. I've never pointed a gun at anyone. I've never killed anybody. I've never assaulted anybody. I've never raped anybody. I've never imprisoned anybody. I've never tied anybody up. I've never abducted anybody. I've never trafficked anybody, which was indicated many times, which means I've never, used them to make money off them in any way. I've never taken anybody against their will in any way whatsoever. I've never tried to contact a minor. I've never tried to view a minor online. I've never viewed a minor online. I've never never been with a male transgender child. I am not gay. I am not transgender. That was indicated again this morning. No, I am not transgender. I was born male. Nothing has changed other than circumcised, and I've gotten bigger over the years. It's 22 to 23 centimeters now, 8 to 9 inches, 3 to 6 when it's not erect. I don't know what else to say, people. You stage so many fucking lies. I cannot even figure them all out. But no, I've not killed anybody. So I feel like I have to address all of these indications every time. But I've been in the mobile home since July 6th. So whatever's gone on in the shed or outside while I'm sleeping, that my Escalade passenger door was open yesterday when I went to open it. It wasn't locked, and I always lock the doors in it. It's been not run since June 10th. It's been parked in the property since then. I've not been in it with anybody. I had the doors open yesterday to air it out because there's a mouse that got in there. I've never been in the broken down house here with anyone. My voice should be very even. It should not be fluctuating. I'm not covering the mic, so it shouldn't be muffled. I'm 2 inches from the mic, and now I'm 2 feet from the mic. I'm projecting my voice, but it's morning, so I got a little bit, more relaxedness in my voice, but I'm starting to get PTSD already today because of stage lies indication. I never have killed anyone. I've never pointed a gun at anyone. I've never had any kind of gun whatsoever in my life other than a deer hunting shotgun my father bought me when I was 14 or 15 years old. And the only thing I bought for that was a deer hunting rifle. It had just a regular barrel. It only had a regular barrel. I bought a rifled deer hunting barrel for it. That's the only gun purchase I've ever made in my life. And I was like 19 when I bought that deer rifle barrel from J&L Sports in Owine, Iowa. And that's been long gone, long out of business. So, I've never had a handgun in my hand in my life other than a shooting range in Las Vegas in 2011, which is the last time I've flown on a plane or jet. 2011. Last time I gambled was 2011 in Las Vegas. And I've only been to Las Vegas twice in my entire life. 1997 for one night with my brother and best friend. We just had one night before we were going to the Grand Canyon. And so we stayed there one night. And then in 2011, I met my high school friend Todd Anderson down there from Wapsie Valley High School. Other than that, it's just everything is stage lies. It's just all staged lies. These people that claim to be my friends or driving me around or claim to be my mentors. I don't have any mentors that are alive. The only ones that are my mentors would be like thinkers like Einstein, Sir Isaac Newton, other thinkers, Thomas Jefferson. And as I've been playing guitar the last year and a half, and everything I do is improvised out of my head. There is no songs I've played. If anybody's claiming I'm playing a song of theirs, they stole my music from hacking my mic and then pretended that they wrote the song or something, because I don't even repeat the same thing twice ever. I'm just playing stuff out of my head, making it up as I go along. That's how my brain works. But where I got off track now. Don't even know where I was going with that. Yeah, like I mentioned on my Twitter, the mentors in my guitar playing are Jimi Hendrix, Chet Atkins, and these aren't even guitar players, but Thelonious Monk, the way he played jazz. The guy named Costa, I don't remember what his first name is, but he was a jazz pianist, and he actually was a jazz pianist for Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, but he was a very good professional jazz player as well. And then those are the ones and B.B. King. So those are my influences in playing guitar. Jimi Hendrix, Chet Atkins, Thelonious Monk, the guy named Costa, the piano player, and B.B. King. Those would be the top five, and then probably Greg Brown too, because I've been listening to Greg Brown music since about 2000. Greg Brown from Iowa City, who's white and in his 70s, I believe. I don't have any connection to anyone other than my parents for the last 5+ years. And I rarely talk to them, except I've been calling my mother every day because she went to the hospital the 22nd, as I've been, updating for a broken hip. And I didn't know she was in there till the 23rd. And then I've been calling her every day. That's the only person I've been calling. I called the bank once, I think, and then my mother, and then that real estate company in Western Iowa. I said I was talking about a distressed property that a real estate company is selling very cheaply at around $1,000 for the whole thing. That's what I was talking to them about. So anybody claiming they had some real estate deal going on with me, or they're just liars. They're liars. Whoever claimed to be my mentor, whoever claimed to be my boss since April 2018, whoever claimed to be in any way whatsoever connecting me as far as work or business, they're liars leeching off my life. Someone possibly is pretending to have a business in my name. That person is a 100% fraud. I don't have a business. That person and everybody associated with them needs to get rounded up and thrown in prison for the rest of their lives, so I don't have to ever worry about them again. I don't know who they are. They're possibly trying to pretend to be me for some inheritance from some famous inheritance, I guess. It's been indicated for the last 10 years or 5 to 10 years. I don't know how long exactly, but I've never had more than $7,000 to $10,000 access to that, and that was in 2006. That was the most money I've ever had access to. It was in 2006 after I sold 2 vehicles. I've never inherited a bunch of money from anybody, and if they pretended that I did, it's these people that are driving by constantly and on V68, pretending to be associated with me in some way. I had no association with anyone in their teens or 20s since 2016. And he wasn't even a teen then. He was under a teenager when I broke up with my ex-fiance, and he would come out to my parents' red and white barn home to visit after we broke up, because I was his father for 7 years, and his actual biological father was not being involved in his life when he could have been, because she gave him every chance to. I didn't get that chance with my son. So, and I never did anything wrong to him. If he's claiming so, he's always been an attention seeker, and I would be very hurt if he claimed I ever did anything wrong to him, because I spent a lot of effort being his father. And I would be very hurt if he claimed I did anything wrong to him, because I did not. And his mother claimed she would never say that. She nor her son would ever say that about me, because she knows I was not abusive to them. We only got even a few arguments before we broke up. So I'm still here, half mile north of Fairbank, Iowa on V68. This will be only posted on youtube.com/at I am Wade Heineman, youtube.com/at IAMWADEHEINEMAN. And I posted a lot on my Twitters yesterday and early this morning, twitter.com/WADES2ND is the one I've been updating most recently, about 15 tweets a day for the last week. And then twitter.com/Wade yes, which I updated yesterday as well. I have green eyes, not blue eyes. I'm 6'1", not 5'10". I haven't been to a gym since 1996. 10.7-inch hands. I'm 51 years old. Graduated Wapsie Valley High School in 1990. Born 11/4/1971. Natural male, heterosexual, always and forever. Never been LGBTQNI in any way. Would never sing to a male. That's been indicated too. Not ridden a motorcycle since 1996. Not ever been married or in any military in any capacity. That would be a criminal pretending to be me as well. I've not played a game of golf in 15 plus years, nor been on a golf cart in 15 plus years, which was indicated. I haven't ridden a bicycle since 2016. That was indicated. I don't know anyone who rides a bicycle since 2014. And that was just because I went on RAGBRAI with my former classmate from high school, Jeff Kramer, who is not a podcaster or on the internet. He's not an internet personality. He did say, does that make sense a lot in 2014? That was not my phrase. That was Jeff Kramer talking about that. He also said he had a dark side. And then he went over to his house and he played that movie, The Purge. And, there was just some weird things going on with that. And then he saw a vehicle. He said he was going to go back and take the headlights off of it. It was like an abandoned vehicle or something. So if any of that stuff was attributed to me, it wasn't me. He also brought up the fact about the military didn't deserve to be treated any better than the general population. I think the active duty combat veterans do deserve special recognition. I'm not saying they should be allowed to defraud people, because they shouldn't. The greatest generation people knew that it's not justified to come back and be a fraud and steal from other people just because you were in the military and just because you're in the service. That's not a valid reason. That destroys the country by setting a wrong precedent. Nobody deserves to steal my work. I worked for it. Everybody deserves their lifetime of work and accomplishments. That's about the truth. The truth, if it's not based in the truth, there's nothing good can come from it. Nothing. In a society or a worldwide society cannot be developed on the basis of fraud and theft and people breaking and entering and torturing you to the point you have PTSD, and then you get vilified for things you say when you have PTSD, venting at home because of hacked mic and surveillance. It's just, I've been tortured for 10 years. This is going to be posted just on twitter.com or youtube.com/at IAMWADEHEINEMAN, October 1st, 2023. Been home alone and not left the property since September 15th at about 12:25 p.m. when I got back from groceries. The only reason I've left since June 10th was to get groceries, because my vehicle has not run. I've not had a running vehicle since June 10th. My parents have had to come and get me to get groceries because my life is to that point because of being tortured for 10 years. I do not have any running water for 5 years, and I have one extension cord running all my electricity, and I pay $75 to my parents for electricity. I live on their property. Nobody else is associated with rent or utilities or anything ever. They're lying.